To be, to do, to have. Oh, no, no, no. To do, to have, to be. The way we're conditioned today with the education system and society, it's all about just like doing and gathering and having and achieving what comes next. It's all about that next milestone and proving yourself constantly to yourself, to your parents, to your friends, to the world. And no, you can't fail. There's no room for failure. I was not one to be a part of this rat race, but I was ambitious. I had a lot of pressure to succeed. I was always anxious about my future. I was equating my self-worth with what I was doing, how I looked, and what people thought about me. Because fundamentally, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know how to be. There were so many shoots in my head and just different notions of how things should be. And this mindset really got me into trouble. I fell prey to the mental health condition. I went through a lot of therapy sessions, and the one single notion that was identified in this entire thing was that of to do versus to be. In 2017, I had this extremely profound experience. I did my first open water diving course, and it was so meditative. It was one of the rare moments that I was so present in the moment, not clouded by any thoughts, the stillness of the water, the magnificent creatures all around me, the colors. It was just so beautiful. And I think I experienced what it was to just be for the first time. And I thought, if I could be this way in water, what about on land? And so I started looking. I always knew yoga had something to it. And I kept seeking. I tried a lot of avenues. And then I stumbled upon Sadhguru. In 2018, I did my inner engineering online, the first part. And I felt so connected to him. Unfortunately, I couldn't go to the ashram to complete my initiation. But with all the online YouTube videos, during the whole COVID, the challenging time videos, I did as much as I could sitting back at home. And I think that's what prepared me for the storm that came this year. Completion was finally offered online, and I just jumped onto the opportunity. I had to. And oh, how life has changed. Sorry. How the way I perceive life has changed. This practice has been so powerful. It's given me the freedom to not get caught in that rumination of, thoughts, behavior, emotion of my mind. The 5-year-old little Palak inside is just so alive all the time, Everything around just feels so beautiful. Even littlest of things bring, or nothing sometimes, just bring so much joy. But more importantly, it's the way that I respond and react to things now that has tremendously changed. And the same things that would disturb me and make me so anxious earlier are now just, passing by. To talk about some specific incidents, I got married last year and moved to Hong Kong. And just within 3 months of us being married, my husband got into an accident and had a surgery, and it was his right hand was damaged. So very quickly I had to shift from playing the role of a wife, which I was still just getting used to becoming a mother. And it was an extremely tough period for him, of course, but also as a caretaker to watch your loved one go through so much pain. And I'm new in the city and everything is just handling all the hospitals all of it by yourself. It's a lot to handle. But I don't think I lost my cool even months. Or I did my initiation just the night before his surgery, and I was just so full of love in how I approached and how together we nursed him, and he's now back to good health and things are fine. But just the way I dealt with this whole situation, I'm so proud. And after that, you know what a struggle it is to get a job and all of that. And finally, I found something after a lot of rejections and ups and downs. I found that perfect job. Everything, the title, the pay, the people, the work, the company, all of it is in place. And I feel I've made it in life. This is great. And 2 months of being in the job, and just 10 days back, I was told that the division is moving back to Germany. So I don't have a job anymore. And of course, it came as a shock. Especially because I was the kind who would associate my identity with the job, right? But at that point, I thought this is the perfect time for me to use my inner engineering tools and peel off some more layers. So the same girl who fell into depression because of work is now sitting here so graciously, just having lost her work. And what more, my husband, who for the past 10 years I've been running to with all the small things and crying to him, he said to me that I don't know how to comfort you anymore. Because you just seem so centered and balanced, and you're just self-sufficient to deal with everything. So to be able to say all of this and be here, it just again fills me up with so much gratitude. So much gratitude to Sadhguru, because he showed me the possibility that while all this chaos and drama of life unfolds around me and within me, I can sit at the top deck of life, breathe fresh air, sip a glass of water, and just chill. My name is Palak, and this is my inner engineering story.